Now to our weekly segment of the East African community, where trade between Kenya and Tanzania has increased by over 50% following the streamlining of the Namanga one-stop border post. According to the Central Bank of Kenya, trade between the two nations hit $905.5 million in 2021 for the period January to November 2021. The border post is now clearing over 250 trucks daily, up from a 10-year ago, as highlighted by Betty Kiptum on this week's edition of the EAC Integration.
The resolution of non-tariff barriers between Kenya and Tanzania resulted in better trade ties that saw Kenya's exports to Tanzania hit $403.9 million in 2021. Kenyan imports from Tanzania reached $501 million in the 11-month period to November 2021. The Namanga one-stop border post is key in trade facilitation between the two nations. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted trade, further causing a snarl-up as truck drivers waited to undergo COVID-19 tests. Now, these are no longer required, as COVID-19 certificates from either country are acceptable in both countries. Truck clearance at the border has increased from a low of 5 trucks daily to the current 250 trucks.
Commendable improvement along these borders, and that is clearly evidenced by the trade flows around these borders. In May last year, this border used to receive only 80 trucks, but currently this has grown to 250 trucks. That is a very impressive growth in terms of the traffic.
Small and medium enterprises make up the biggest percentage of cross-border trade. Traders, however, say some non-tariff barriers are negatively impacting their businesses. The East African Business Council is rooting for harmonized policies in East African Community member states to facilitate seamless cross-border trade. The East African Business Council anticipated that trade between Kenya and Tanzania would grow by double-digit figures this year.
Wafanyabiashara wadogo wanaweza wakakutana na vikwazo vya makatazo ya aina fulani ya bidhaa kuingia kwenye nchi nyingine, ambavyo tumeamua kwamba katika jumuiya tukae pamoja na kukubaliana kurekebisha hizo sera na taratibu za kuingiza biashara katika hizi nchi mbili.
Freight companies are raising concern over the clearing cost of cargo, which they say has increased by 70% due to multiple processes and departments. Businesses are calling on Kenya to separate the import declaration form from the integrated customs management system and the setup of a permanent cargo scanner at the Namanga one-stop border post to facilitate trade.
Ugumu tunaopata kidogo ni pale ambapo unaona sera za serikali zinakuwa ni zile ambazo zikija kutekelezwa zinakwamisha biashara kiasi fulani au nyingine. Sasa tunasema sio kwamba ziwepo, zifanywe marekebisho. Kwenye hii currently you can see now government agencies zimekuwa nyingi. Tunaomba sasa serikali zote ziangalie hili swala. Let integrate this work of our OGDs, zile ambazo zinafanana.
Some of the trade barriers include smuggling of goods through the border, as well as duplication of duties by the two governments at the border post. Betty Kiptum, Prime Edition.